We're here in the snow with the brightest of yellow planes to fly today. This is the Trojan T-28 and I am pretty excited to fly it because I haven't flown it in a while. Without further ado, let's go. For such a bright, beautiful blue sky day, even for the winter, I'm pretty excited to fly this bright colored yellow plane. A lot of times on these gray, overcast days, we just can't see our planes. Today we're going to be able to, and for that I'm thankful. God is good. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. We took off so fast. That was really fast. This is such a bright yellow plane. I can actually see that it's yellow in the sky. Now, oh, some people don't like the bright yellow Trojan compared to like the classic color.
It's my favorite.
We love it. And
Amelia loves it too.
It's Amelia's favorite color. Look at that climb, Abby. Look at that climb rate on this 4S battery. I always fly this on 4S. I think I flew it on 3S just one time just to show you guys what it could do on 3S, but now I just like flying it on 4S because we have way more power and authority to just own the skies, do whatever we want to. This thing is such a treat to fly. You know, I won't say it's like the best flying plane that I have, but for the price, $199 I think for the plug and play, and I think it's $229, basically $230 for the bind and fly. It's just a sweet plane. You just snap a couple things together, put a couple screws in place, you bind it up to your radio, and you're flying. And you've got safe on a switch if you want, and you can just do all sorts of fun stuff. You know, it's a great Warbird trainer. People that want to get into flying something like a P-51, FW-190, Spitfire, pick this up first. Really got a feel for how Warbirds like to fly. You know, they have worse stall tendencies, wingtips stall tendencies than like trainer planes do, so you gotta kind of account for that, but you know, you can learn to do some really fun stuff on this T-28, and it's easy to see. So high visibility is good when you're trying to learn to fly something. It's one thing to learn to fly a plane or to know how to fly a plane if you can't see it very well. But if you can actually see what the airplane is doing, then you can make corrections or give input that much easier. Let's do an inverted pass on this. Someone once said I talk too much when I fly. You think there's any truth to that? I kind of do. But I also think, you know, 290,000 subscribers, maybe they like that I talk while I fly. So we're not going to change after 10 years of doing this for one guy that says I talk too much. And it's funny, I've said this in videos before, but when I'm up here flying and the camera's not turned on, I am quiet as a church mouse. I mean, I just get in the zone and enjoy the flight. Abby can vouch for that too. I don't really say anything when I'm flying and the camera's off. But you know, I just imagine, here's what I imagine when I'm flying this plane. I imagine I've got about... I
thought you were going to go upside down. You never did.
I did.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Just like one pass or something.
I didn't notice.
That's long enough for me. I just envision, you know, standing behind me, I got like 10,000 people watching me fly. And I think, well, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube where no one's talking. I think what makes our videos different is me, not this airplane. Anybody can go get this airplane and fly it, right? So I'm going to talk. Just talk about what's going on. Okay, Abby had to adjust her camera there. We got to tighten a couple loose screws up, but should be able to hold out the rest of the video now, right?
Yep. Okay,
you guys just missed like 5 seconds of it going by. So what's nice too is this plane has telemetry for that price. So I'm going to know when my battery's getting low. We'll have an alarm going off. I'm cruising around at like 75% throttle most of this flight, and really I am just having fun. This is just how I would come up here and fly a plane. Ka-chow! Let's go for a loop. Ooh, nobody does loops like that. We always try to do side profile loops, but we never do those, do we? Let's go for a Cuban 8. Let's over here, come around. Let's head up over this way. This is kind of a different way for me to do a Cuban 8. Oh man, I never enter them in that direction or anything. Kind of mind-boggling to do it this way. That's cool though. We'll roll out of it another way too. I can just see everything this airplane is doing, and that makes it so nice. So if a person just does a Cuban-8 over and over and over and over and over infinitely, we're doing the infinity sign, right?
Yes, you're making me exhausted. Just so you know, I gave up.
Okay, oh, okay.
I gotta get you back. I got you. There you are.
There's 0 throttle pass. And just in case you're wondering, Safe's been off this whole flight, so let's do a full throttle pass coming down the runway with Safe on to help hold me solid. Okay, that's my 5-minute timer counting down. Here's full throttle. Here we go. Let's go into a climb.
Can you snap it?
I'll try. It doesn't snap super great, no, but it does that cool. That was cool, right?
Mayday, mayday, mayday. That's what that looked like. We're falling, we lost power. That's what that looked like.
Let's do it again. That's a fun maneuver. 0 throttle and then just let it fall over. That's really fun. Let's do it on this side too. I used to only fly in a U pattern back where we used to fly. Let's see if I can use the rudder to get it to fall over. Ah, nope. Went with the elevator on that one. Let's try it on this side.
I don't miss your U patterns.
Okay.
Just so
there
you
we
know.
go. That's what I wanted to do.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know what that's called, but that's an actual maneuver.
I thought it was a hammerhead.
Maybe it is a hammerhead. I thought a hammerhead was more like this, where you
I thought that's
power
what you
over.
just did.
Like
Is that not what you
that's
did?
with a little bit of power. No, that's a hammerhead.
Okay.
Yeah. And if we're wrong, please, please, everybody tell us how wrong we are.
We love it when you guys tell us
It's
we're
okay.
wrong.
Here, I'll do a little rolling with it too, so now I'll roll out of it. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. Can we do it inverted? Upside down.
Oh my gosh.
Outside. And
Oh
then
my gosh.
let it fall.
Wow,
Oh,
that was cool.
That was cool. Let's see how this does on an entire loop. Outside inverted loop. Let's see. I don't want to get into it. Let's go like this. We'll roll. Oh, am I? Okay, no, we're good. Go, 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 go. Let's let it keep going. We got to let it keep going down to the ground. Come on, we just have to hope it
That's
does
my
it.
plane, just so you know.
Yeah, no, it did it though, didn't it?
Oh, I'm
See why I
so
started so
scared.
high?
I see.
That was full elevator.
Oh my
so,
gosh.
Yeah, if I didn't start that high, it would be in pieces right now. And once you start those, you're pretty much committed to them. So that was pretty scary. This hobby, guys, this is just what it's about. Just getting outside, getting some fresh air, hand-eye coordination, using your brain to...
This is like the only Warbird I fly, so like if
This
you would
is
have
your
crashed
plane, you
that,
know
I would have been kind of upset.
Okay, well, having said that, it's time to land. I'm actually amazed at the flight time with the performance maneuvers I'm putting at it. I've really just been cooking this thing the whole time. I mean, how cold it is, that's a great flight time. Look at that lift! That was with a little gust.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
It just
Wasn't
popped
ready.
right up over us. Okay, so I like using Safe on planes that I don't want to crash on my landing. So let's turn Safe on. You know what? I did all this flight without Safe. So Safe back off and let's just get a nice easy landing. I'm relying on Safe a little too much lately. It's nice though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I always rely on
So
it.
Safe is off. We're gonna just bring it in for a nice smooth landing. I don't need Safe. Who needs that stinking
That's pretty good.
Well, what an awesome plane. There's Tokyo Drift. I forgot this plane. Tokyo
No, it's
Drift's
awesome.
so good. What a good airplane. Whoa, the wind!
Nathan.
The wind!
You're fired. Let me guess. You scuffed up my wing, didn't you?
Sad to say, yes, I did. Just a tiny bit right there.
Aw.
You see it? I'm sorry.
Shucks.
I'm sorry. But that was a fun flight, and I think probably a
Yeah,
good
you did
video.
awesome.
That was really good. That gust, it's been nice and calm, and then we just had that boom, strong gust come in while I was taxiing back. Hey, there you have it, the T-28 Trojan. This is, in my opinion, one of the better Warbirds out there right now that you can pick up and buy as a trainer Warbird, especially. What a sweet plane, though. I mean, it's just a good, very, very good, solid plane. Some could complain about the landing gear not being retracts. That's keeping the costs down and the durability up.
For a pilot like me, I would personally not want retracts because sometimes I have hard landings. When I feel more comfortable, yes, I would want retracts. But for a plane this price and with my skill level, I would not want retracts.
Right, I mean, you get good set of retracts in here and you might up the price by like $60, $80, maybe $100. you know, when you're learning on something, you want it to be more forgiving, more durable, and just less things to break, and that's what they're shooting for.
And sometimes retracts are not forgiving or durable.
They're usually the most fragile thing on the plane.
Right.
You know? So this is like easily the best Warbird trainer. That's what it was intended in real life too, as a Warbird trainer. So here we have it. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes high performance things in real life don't translate well to RC. They're maybe not the best high performance thing in the RC world, but in this case, people have loved the T-28 Trojan for years. And this is just one of the best versions of it that there exists. No, we'll have it linked in the description box below, and if you want to pick up the exact battery that we were flying on, the radio we're using, the chargers that we use, it's all there. Now we can make a cheaper recommendation for you if you're wanting to get into the hobby just a little bit cheaper. There are cheaper alternatives. Just let us know in the comments. I usually do my best to find you guys and make the recommendation. But I'm so happy we got to get out here and fly today, guys. It's just a beautiful day for this. It's cold, you know, we're bundled up, but it's pretty, and we had a successful flight, and for that I thank God. So happy, just we get to do this, and you guys are amazing for supporting us, which brings me to our Patreon supporters. You guys are the absolute best. We're always having our backs. We just couldn't imagine doing our channel without you. We absolutely love you and want to say giant thank you. All caught up on stickers. If you guys want to get some awesome RC Sailor stickers and you've never been a Patreon supporter before, we'll have it linked in the description box below this airplane where you can sign up and support us, our free content. It's family friendly content. Without your support, we just couldn't do it. So it's all linked down there. Now, Abby has flown this plane. If you don't believe that it's beginner friendly, we'll have one of her videos of flying this popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.